What's good? What's good? What's good? This Ali Hoodstar 365. You know what I mean? Hoodstarworld and the whole nine. Clothing line. It's a beautiful day outside, so I figured I'd come outside and chop it up with you guys. Just want to talk about what's going on, man, within our world, man. In our world. We're going to talk about what's going on in our world, man, and what we got to do to make it better. You know what I'm saying? How can we make it better? Hold on, I gotta grab my stick in case an animal come out on me. Gotta pay attention, can't get caught lacking out here. I'm in the woods. I gotta bring this with me so I can. But yeah. Now, shout out to YouTube. Shout out to TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Bingo, and any other platform. We can live stream like this. Talk to the people. You see that t-shirt behind me? That's how new it is. I just made them last night. It's the United States, right? I mean, the picture of the United States, but the United States is upside down in this picture. And there's blood all around it. So if you want to get a t-shirt, hit me in the inbox, on the comments. Go follow me on Instagram at Hoodstar365 and shoot me a DM. I didn't put these on the website yet. I'm gonna put them on there today. So I'm inspired, to share, and if you decide to come on my platform to troll, then just keep it moving, bro. I had some idiot come on my platform last night. I didn't notice. I just watched it this morning, and I posted a little clip of it. And dumb, like, dudes are always worrying about dudes. I don't get it. Why are you guys so concerned about other men? Can somebody explain that to me? Why are you so worried about another man or what he got going on? If you see somebody that come across your energy and you rocking with it, then go tune in and support that person. It's all about finding your peace. Like I found my peace. I'm okay with this. Like I've always lived in the since coming home. I was in the city. And I always used to seeing people urban America in the hood. But now I've been out here in these woods for like a year. In May it'll be a year. And I'm finally at peace, bro. I can just come out here, just chill, come talk to y'all. And let y'all know what it is, man. It ain't what y'all doing. It definitely is not. It ain't what y'all doing, bro. Just to let you know. It ain't what you're doing. You know, that's why you see the t-shirt behind me. You see the United States is upside down, right? Because we are upside down. Entire country is upside down. Everybody. It's just not. It's not a age group. It's not a racial group. It's none of that. It's we as Americans and our leaders and political leaders and everybody's out of order. Everybody's idol worshiping. Everybody's focusing on the wrong energy. We have to focus on the right energy, peace and love, and handle business transactions like gentlemen and women. Be fair. Be fair in business. Be fair in support. Be fair in networking. Be fair in loving. Be fair in giving. Like, we all can't be shooters and killers and drug dealers and prostitutes and strippers and pimps and haters. We all can't have the same characteristics. I know there's good people out there. You can come on out, man, shed the light, come on out to the woodwork, man, and express yourself to the world to teach the youngers around you of what it is, man, because it ain't what it is right now. It definitely is not what it is right now, because right now it is a mess. Right now it is a mess. Yo, rest in peace to Brother the King, Muhammad Ali. I made this T-shirt too, so holler at me. Let me know you want one. Got the zip-up hoodie, Hoodstar, snapbacks, the joggers. So life is what you make it. This is what I work so hard for, and boom, and now this is how I'm living. Every day like this in peace. And the people order the merch online, and then I mail it to you. People want to get their song on the radio, and then they pay me online, Cash App, and then I put their song on the radio playlist. Artists want to get their music on the mixtape series, and I sell them a slot. You know, I've taken all my negativity and I turned it to positivity, and that it works for me. I'm not concerned with the world and the rest of the world. I'm not concerned about another man and his pockets and what he's doing and how he look and how he dress and none of that shit, bro. I'm worried about me, mines, man. Focus, bro. And for everybody out there that supports me on all my platforms, social media platforms and YouTube, and then my websites, Hoodstar365tvradio.com and Hoodstarworld.com. That's the focus, man. Turning from 0 to 1 billion. That's the goal. Got the podcast, Respect the Game, the podcast on Spotify and Apple and all major media platforms. Have 161 episodes. You know, so go tune in, man. Go get the information. Go get my life experiences. So then you won't go through that. You won't have to go through that. If you see that energy start coming, and down in front of you, towards you, then you be able to recognize it. You be like, oh yeah, I remember Ali was talking about that shit at episode 78. I see this dude coming from a mile away, man. Or I see this chick, what she's doing from a mile away, man, telling me she loved me. She loved me. And she don't want nobody but me. And that thing belong to me. And it's all for me. And how many motherfuckers she's telling that to? You figure there's 1,000 dudes in her DM every day. Well, let's say a week. Let's not say every day. Let's say a week. There's 1,000 dudes on there sending her hearts and roses and, pictures and dick shots and everything. So out of those 1,000 people, say she fucks with one dude or even 2 dudes off out of her DMs a week. So there's 4 weeks in a month. So that's 2, 4, 8 on the average. Or we can round it off to 10. So that's 10 joints running up in her per month times 12 months. So that's 1,010 per year. So we got to stop taking our feelings and other humans so seriously that we forget and we lose faith and we lose patience and we lose, discipline, we lose our character over another human and emotions. Especially for the men, the emotion, you got to control your emotions, man. Being emotional is a weak sign of your character, man. Or how you was taught growing up or who you had around you, So we got to teach our boys to be men. And teach them how to be, when they get grown, how to be men and how to handle their business, bro. Not worrying about other dudes and arguing with females and being all emotional and debating and got ass word. That's female traits. And that's what's going on within our society and around the world. That's what they're feeding us, is that. I just seen that commercial. I completed that commercial I seen this past weekend. It's an Adidas commercial. I know I spoke about it in my last episode, but they said that it's okay for trans women to play women's sports. And no, it's not. It's still a man. Still a man. Let's say we take Devontae Adams. Shout out to Devontae Adams from the Green Bay Packers, number 17, when he just signed a contract to come on the team, the Raiders. So now we got a receiver, number 1 finally. I know Aaron Rodgers is hot. Because he just signed. He ain't really hot. Aaron Rodgers took care of himself. He wasn't worrying about nobody else on that team getting signed, bro. He took all the money. $150 million. But I ain't mad at him. He deserved it. But you know what? I take that back. No one deserves to get paid $50 a year to play sports, bro. It's just sports. You know who deserves that shit, bro? Heart doctor, brain doctors, cancer doctors, teachers, police officers, EMTs, firefighters, community activists, people who are actually making it to influencers, people who are actually doing something with their lives to share the information so people could go on and live better lives and become and grow and be better people. You know what I'm saying? People who doing stuff on this world. People who are leaving a footprint. When God calls my number, then I have a footprint, a digital footprint that'll be there forever. So now when my kids and my grandkids grow up, they can always go to YouTube and see me. I love you. I love you guys forever. And remember, always be a leader, not a follower. And seek to become an entrepreneur. Work for yourself. Work for yourself and learn what's going on around you and pay attention. And stop being distracted with everything that they're feeding you on your phone, on your TV, at school, and all that. You know what I mean? You gotta remain patient, remain focused. You gotta remain faithful. And thank the Creator for what He created. Listen, look, you can hear the birds chirping behind me. The water running right here. You see the water? See the water right there? I had to put my phone like that because this is a flat surface right here. And I had to have the t-shirt in the backdrop, the United States, with the blood around it, upside down. Hit me up, man. You want to get one? It's a Hoodstarworld t-shirt. I'm selling those right there for $30, man. The white tees. And it is what it is, man. But yeah, so we got to do better, bro, as people. And we got to support one another. Because there is no way in hell that our culture should be the fucking poorest culture in the world, but in the United States. But we're the content creators. We're the entertainers. We're the athletes, scientists, educationers. We don't own motherfucking thing. This is how the system's been set up. For us to be workers, slaves forever. You got to seek your truth and seek your freedom. And let freedom ring, man. We ain't just talking about from the railroad days and all that, and back in the bus, Rosa Parks. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about just find your freedom within yourself. And when you wake up every day, you're doing what it is you're passionate about. And you're not doing what somebody else wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? You're being true to you. Because life is once, man. But once you find your peace, you know, you have to adapt. I know I had to adapt. That shit was driving me crazy too. I think it started giving me fucking anxiety or even getting depressed. You know, but I've been praying and praying to fight out of that. You know, it was days when I was just sitting there and fucking just crying all day, and crying myself to sleep, and crying when I get up in the morning, and then I said, wait a minute, what the fuck? Because there's nobody around me. It's just me and this. Listen, peace. Coming from having hundreds of people around you every day, right? You go outside, cars everywhere, people, stores, malls, and then you, boom, God bless you with this. He said, I'm finally gonna bless you with some peace in your life. Yeah. I understand you're doing. I respect the game, the podcast, and you're doing the Hoodstar 365 the mixtape series, and you're doing the Hoodstar 365 TV Radio.com, and you selling the merch on Hoodstarworld.com. Even with all that you got going on in your brain, you still find time to worship and have faith and making supplications all day and begging for his mercy and his help and his aid. Because there's nobody on this planet that can help but him. The creator, the source, energy, who created everything. From this galaxy into all the other thousands of galaxies. You know, there's thousands of galaxies that have their own sun and moon and stars and all that. That man, even all this technology, still haven't been able to reach or to go to another planet that's inhabitable, that you can live on, has fresh water and no pollution. That's wild, bro. When you start to think about it, you know what I'm saying? When you start to really think about it, you'll be like, damn, that's deep. Like, I just watched this movie last week. We watched it together, me and my daughter. It was the early part of this week. It's Adam's Project. And that movie, man, is a brain twister because it actually has you thinking. It actually has you thinking like, oh shit. Suppose you were able to go to a time portal and go back to when you were a child. Those roads that you decided to go down to when you went left and you went right instead of going straight, that you don't make that actual turn on that day during that time, and then it would have changed and it would have changed your future. So that movie was wild, bro. But you know what? I don't regret anything in my life, man, because I have faith. Because if I didn't go through what I went through during my lifetime, and then my daughter wouldn't be here. Because I wouldn't have ended up in, Camden at the halfway house. Then I wouldn't have, been riding through the hood and seeing her mom. Because I was looking for my boy, because I was mad my boy was back on the block, and he was pumping for somebody else. He a grown-ass man, and the dude is selling drugs for was fucking in his early 20s. He like damn near 40. You know what I'm saying? Nigga damn near 40 and he out on the block with the burner on and everything. And he fucking letting it ring. He was trigger happy, trigger finger. Itchy finger, yeah. He was itchy finger. You know what I'm saying? So I went looking for him. It was like 10:30 at night. I was like, yo, where the fuck is Al? And it was like, oh, he downtown. What? I was like, hell no, I wasn't looking for him down them blocks. I was gonna snatch him snatch him out of that, man. Take his ass home and let him know, man, you just gotta grind and be patient, bro. And believe in yourself. But I couldn't find him, so when I made a left, I said, I was supposed to make it right, but I made a left. And when I made a left, I seen my daughter's mom, the silhouette. I was like, damn, who the fuck is that? And I stopped. I said, oh shit, yo, I gave my business card. Hit me up, you gorgeous. And she had a little son with her. He had to be like 7. He was like 6 going on 7, some shit like that. Straight retarded in the motherfucker. He had ADHD to the 110 power, bro. That little motherfucker used to run from across one room real fast to the other room and go head first into the wall, bro. And then fall out. Start screaming all crazy. I was like, yo, what the fuck wrong with your son? And you gotta go out there and tell that nigga sit the fuck down, bro. What the fuck wrong with him, man? I'm gonna turn the TV on for him, telling him he gotta relax, bro. That nigga was like backing up and running real hard into my door, trying to bust the door open to the bedroom. Hey, shit. And then anyway, so through that, then she got pregnant. And then my daughter was born. You feel me? And then my daughter was born. So I wouldn't chase my course or my road that I went down at all, bro. It was hard. It's still hard, bro. Trials, tribulation, and tests, and negative energy keep coming and never goes away, bro. Every other day or every other week is something else. Drama. But I just ignore it, bro. And I shut the world out, dude. I ain't beat for none of y'all, bro, with the nonsense. You want to hit me up, bro? My time is fucking valuable. You want me to listen to what you got going on? Then you got to fucking pay the one-on-one consultation, because it's therapy. Then I talk to you, and then I give you my insight through my life experiences, because I'm sure a lot of young people that I talk to, the shit they're going through, I've been through that. And I'm like, no, this is the best way to handle that. Don't get emotional. Don't get all huffing and puffing and out of anger, and you go pull the trigger and kill somebody. Now you sitting in prison for 25 to life. And then after about 15 years, you start saying you want to go home. After 10 years, you're like, I'm ready to go home. Damn. Sorry, buddy, you don't go see parole until another 15 years. And there's no guarantee you're going to get parole because you got a life sentence, bro. Like, dang. I heard my cousin, they gave him 25 to life. And he was a high school basketball star. He had scholarship offers to Syracuse, North Carolina, all the top schools in America, man. He was 6'9", and he was a 6'9" guard, bro, like a shooting guard. He had handles, he had a J, he could jump, dunk, everything. He was nice. And when he was fucking, after his senior year of high school during that summer, he was supposed to go to school in that September. Well, they went to New York, him and his girlfriend. They went to New York, and they were hanging out, you know, on the nightlife. And then they started getting high, bro. Started getting high, and then he went to New York, and then they caught a cab from New York all the way back to Jersey, to North Jersey, to North. And when they got to Newark, or wherever part of North Jersey there was, he's home now. Well, anyway, so they were in the cab. So when the cab stopped, it's either him or his girl, but I think it was more so him. Put the gun to the cab's head and said, "It's a robbery, nigga. It's a free ride, and we robbing you." So I don't know what happened with the cab driver. He must have flinched or something, and the trigger went off and shot him in the back of the head and killed him. So he ended up going to prison. He got locked up, she got locked up, and then she said that he did it. He said that she did it. So they both got 25 years to life. So he did his 25 years, then he got parole. You know, he got parole after 27 years because they denied him parole the first time he went. They gave him a hit. They only gave him a 2-year hit. Or it was a 3-year hit, or a 5-year hit. I think it was a 5-year hit. Yeah, he did 30 years. So, and he get money. And they lived in the suburbs with a beautiful, big old white cool area. It wasn't like he was in the hood, but he got hooked on drugs and it was a rap. But there was no need to that. He made a bad choice. So if he can go back in time, I'm sure he liked that movie Adam's Project because he's thinking damn, I can go back to when I was a kid. I wouldn't have went to New York and got high. I would have went to college and played ball. I probably would have been there. And look, see that truck go by? He working for somebody. He driving 8 hours a day, back and forth, hauling dirt. Now you want to get to the point in your life where you work for yourself and you do for yourself and you chill and peaceful. You're not around a bunch of fucking idiots. That's the beauty of it all. I know next time I'm gonna go back up in there and set up in there where it's real peaceful at. That's what I should have did. I should have parked my car over there and walked in there. I gotta bring my spray though. I gotta spray around me. There's almost, it's gonna be ticks coming out soon. Ticks and spiders and all kind of shit, bro. And you gotta watch out for the fox. We got fox out here. We got stray dogs, cats, a little bit of everything. You gotta watch out for these billy bobs out here too, because it's billy bobs like this motherfucker. So if you ever heard in the news that I fucking hung myself or I did any of that shit, it's not true, it's a lie, bro. I would never, ever, ever want to kill myself. My daughter's 11 now, and I want to be here till she gets become a grown, beautiful woman and a boss, entrepreneur, a millionaire. Because I'm teaching her now about the transition of wealth, the transition of power that's happening across the globe right now. And everybody has the opportunity. Because every time they drop a new series on the iPhone or the Galaxy, however many 18, 16 and up, however old they are when they start getting cell phones. My daughter's 11, she got a cell phone, so we can't even say that. Well, how many cell phone owners there are on the planet that gets a new cell phone every time it drops and it comes out? Then you have opportunity to be part of the wealth transition. Because this is the once and only, not once and only, but this is the first time ever in the history of man that all have an opportunity to become wealthy. By paying attention, by creating different sorts of income and get into the crypto space, into the NFT space, into the metaverse space, and taking that shit serious, man, and investing in XRP. XRP is taking over. That's what the big fight is about. It ain't about fucking Ukraine want to be fucking cold, warm, and none of that. Russia want that dry-ass country. No. They are doing the power transition has changed. The most powerful country in the world has changed, bro. From the United States, China's the most powerful. Then you got Russia. Then you got us, because we still got some shit for you. But ain't nobody scared of us no more, bro. So you can't be talking all tough on the podium, talking about this and talking about that. Nah, man. You got to handle the business like gentlemen and fair game. Be respectful. Ain't nobody scared. Them niggas, they got the same shit we got. They got missiles that are supersonic. We got missiles that are supersonic. North Korea got supersonic. China got supersonic. So it'd be 3 different fucking countries of supersonics shooting at us, and we're the only one that we'd be shooting at them with the supersonic. What that's gonna do is gonna fucking put radiation all over the country. It's gonna kill a whole lot of people, and they'll be fortunate to survive. For those who survive. But then once that happens, God forbid that happens. I pray to God it doesn't happen. Then you won't be able to go outside like this. Because everything be radiation, you gotta stay in your house. For how many years? Well, I know we dropped the bomb on Japan 75 years ago, and to this day, they still is an effect. And that 75-mile radius, nobody lives. It's inhabitable because the radiation is still high. And anybody that lives 100 miles near that, then their kids are being born, with disformities. 3 arms and 2 legs and 4 breasts, and 3 eyeballs, and shit like that, bro. Go look it up on YouTube. This shit is real. It's in the history books. So I don't say what I say to be gaslighting. I'm just trying to inspire and make people open their third eye, bro. Now you guys gotta wake up and stop being goofy. When you get paid, you want to run to the social media and show your money first, and then you want to go to the mall and buy Louis and Gooey and Gucci and Fendi and all this bullshit, bro. You're buying people's last names. Like a Bentley, that's actually somebody's family's last name. Gucci, that's actually somebody's last name. Louis Vuitton, that's their last name. That's their family's last name. You're wearing their family's names from Europe. You're wearing their shit here in America, in the hood, where they got their knees on our necks and we struggling. Barely eating. Now we at the mercy of politicians. Who gave us child tax credit money, gave us stimulus money, to many PPP loans, and the unemployment money and all that. Now they talking about that because we need that. We gotta get that. That was a loan. So when you file your income tax, they deducting that shit off whatever it is you're getting. They already sent me a bill for 2020, and they said that I owe $3,000 in 2020. So now I'm about to file my 2021, and they're gonna mail it, as a matter of fact. And they already took like $4,200 from my fucking return. So I'm only getting $3,000 back, like $3,500. Then I gotta do my business one. Then I'm gonna just, put everything that's charged off. My car, my gas, my studio, my rent, the clothes I buy. And then I design them, then I sell them. Shit like that, everything that I got going on, bro. And just keep doing it every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day being creative. Content is king. And getting the merch out to different states and different countries. I just sent the package over to UK. Shout out to the UK, shout out to London, shout out to Amsterdam, Belgium, Germany, Morocco. Shout out to everybody that's supporting, man. That's supporting the merch. I see you guys are tuned in to the podcast. Because, I have a map, and it shows me where all the listeners are, who's listening and stuff. Shout out to Mexico, Puerto Rico, DR, Haiti, Cuba. South America. I got a lot of South America. Word up. El Salvador, Peru, Colombia. The list goes on. So that was my vision. That was my belief, and I had faith. Then I went through the process, and I started the process. I was dating this old OG, lady. She was older than me, and she told me, she's like, yo. She asked me, what do you want to do? What are you inspired? And I told her. She said, well, you got to start the process. Tomorrow morning, call City Hall, get the information, and then go down there. It don't cost a lot to register your business name and start the process. Once you secure your business name, they do the research, throughout the state, see if anybody got your name and your business. And then if no, then you pay $65 to register it. And then once you get that, then you contact the IRS. You could do it via on the phone, you could do it on the internet, whatever, or you can write them. And you submit your shit to them, tell them the business, then they send you an EIN number. That's a tracking number for your ass. So you can pay taxes. And then once you get that, so you take $100 and you go to any bank and you say, I want to open a business account. And when you got an EIN number, like, what? Yeah, I got an EIN number. There it is. And then your business letterhead. from the city and the state. You know, it has the seal of approval. Hoodstar Entertainment LLC is an official business. Blah, blah, blah. Then you have a business account in the bank. Then you gotta set up a website so you can sell whatever it is you're selling. Go to GoDaddy.com, pick a domain. They check to see if anybody got that domain across, throughout the whole world. Now you're talking about the internet. Nobody has it, you can have it for $1 a year. Some shit like that. $20 for 2 years. You got to pay every other year. Every couple of years, you got to pay for your domains. Then once you build the website and GoDaddy, then you just add your product to it. And the price. Today with my websites, I got to update everything because, like I said, I've been sick for the last 3.5 weeks. I feel way better now. I'm able to come outside. I'm able to start to walk. Yeah, I tried to walk the other day. I couldn't walk that far because my legs are like fucking rubber. Because I lost too much weight too fast. I caught coronavirus after 2.5 years of not getting it. And then my sister and her husband came to visit me, and they came to my house with no mask. And they come from Florida. I'm in New Jersey, so they come from Florida to visit. And nobody wants to get tested or put a fucking mask on, but want to visit you. Could have killed me, bro. That's not a game. That's not a fucking game. That's not another fucking joke. And then they're so arrogant. For the people that are fucking vaccinated, they're arrogant as hell. Like, well, I'm vaccinated. Like, so you're a carrier. You think you can't get it and die, bro? So you're a carrier too. You're a carrier. So you give it to me. Thank God, that God didn't take me. He got me still here. But I felt so weak, bro. I felt so weak, man. I was so weak. When I say weak, bro, I was weak as hell, bro. I couldn't get out the bed. But he gave me the strength to get up and get in the car and take my daughter to school. I was dizzy as hell every time. I was gonna pass out. Then I come right back home and just... Then he really cut in front of that car, man. What an idiot. Wow, look at that. He shouldn't be driving a truck, that guy. He's disrespectful. Irresponsible. He could have got somebody... I remember I seen somebody get killed right there in that corner of the highway right there. Young boy was reaching down for his phone. And went into the left lane, oncoming traffic, and he went head on with a dump truck. And he got killed. It ain't what you see on social media, man. Everybody lying, bro. Everybody depressed, miserable, they ain't happy. You gotta do drugs and alcohol to fucking mask it, the pain and the stuff. But you got to create something and do something to keep your mind occupied. And don't think so much. I'm talking to myself first because my ears are closer to me than they are to you. All right? So till next time, share the live, share the content. Go follow me, go subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you'll be notified. You can tune in. Go cop the merch at Hoodstarworld.com, or you can hit me in the comments or in the inbox. Follow me on Instagram at Hoodstar365. I got like 5 pages on Instagram, so as soon as you put in Hoodstar, they're all gonna pop up. Follow all the pages, series to the radio station. If I do my IG page, my radio page, Hoodstar365. You submit your track. If it's dope, then I give you 4 opportunities to get on our platform, to get on the radio, the podcast, the mixtapes, and get your video on our website. You know what I'm saying?